Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. I want to continue with this energetic wave translation because these cards from today were amazing. There was such a big message here. Immediately, it was like an instant understanding of what this is trying to communicate. And I thought, especially this one, is something that I cannot just keep for myself. So, welcome. My name is Anka. I do energy work, but mostly on a cosmic level. I translate these energetic waves that are coming through. And a lot of the healing now is through an expansion within our perception. When we understand and are able to flow and allow these energies to integrate in a softer, more relaxed way, then the healing is automatic. It's natural. And so we've been in this expansion for about 2 weeks. The last week, it didn't feel like an expansion at all. And it wasn't. It was this. It was very much a compression. The keyhole is so significant. This is the first thing that I saw, that keyhole, when I looked at this card, because we've been going through a squeeze. But this is the cosmic process. All the planets, everything that has been manifested in this form, in the material, has gone through that process. You know, you can look at any and all esoteric teachings and writings. They all talk about returning into the one, into the all. The alchemy happens at that level within the spiritual. So this past week for me, and today is the full moon in Sagittarius, or yesterday, the full moon in Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius. Maybe that's why these energies have been feeling so intensely for me. But this past week, the energy of sorrow has been very palpable. It was unquestionable. I've been through these cycles enough where it's like, oh yes, cosmic sorrow. It's not a personal energy to me. This sorrow, view it as this cosmic tool through the energetic level. That is the mechanism that pushes us, like this lady right here, inwards, because the alchemy on that spiritual level is done in that stillness, in the sorrow, so sorrow is not like a suffering. Suffering is how we interpret the sorrow, but sorrow is just what is. It's the pressure from the emotional sphere for us to just be silent, be within us. Once that alchemy is complete, then it goes through the expansion process into the physical, into our opportunities, into our situations, the playing out of these relationships. And so as soon as this card arrived, I knew we have been through this keyhole, and we have just now stepped out of that keyhole, out of that squeeze. And we are moving into the Queen of Swords, which signifies higher vision, expanded perception, the gift of clairvoyance. And so the clear message for me with these cards was that you are no longer the person from 2 weeks ago. Your identity, that you were able to put it into words, if somebody would ask you, who are you, what it is that you like, what is your passion, you had no problem spitting it out, right? It was just, oh, this is who I am, this is what I like, blah, blah, blah. But now you are truly in this newness of yourself that you don't know. And be careful with these visions, with these manifested goals that you wrote beforehand. They are up for review. So the invitation is, from this new you, where are you stepping towards? What is this new purpose, this new vision? And the invitation here is put it into a skill, right? Don't put it into a hard thing. I want my situation to go from A to B. No, because see, if you have this goal of clairvoyance, being in the truth, seeing the truth clearly, then you might have the knowing to see that, oh, I don't really want to go from A to B. That is actually silly. I want to go from A to E or M, or S. Or it's like, oh, this whole thing is not even applicable to me. Why did I want to be on this path? No, I'm actually going from an alphabetical category to numbers because this alphabet doesn't apply. I'm going to move into 3, which is creation, which is the element of sorrow, right? But we're moving from that sorrow into expansion, ability to create. So why not, instead of having our goal on creation, right? Like, so I want something physical, tangible. Why not move into, I want to move into the ability to create whatever it is that I want, right? So it really reminded me of that story of Jesus, right? It's like, don't just give somebody a fish, teach them how to fish. And with that skill, they can apply themselves however, whenever they want, and they can fish however much or how little and whenever they want. So we're really moving into an empowerment type goal, purpose, instead of something tangible. And that is so much more expansive and freeing, but it is a little bit foreign. So I'm actually at the stage of, I feel it. I kind of, I know the frequency where I'm at. I'm not quite there to articulate it in a clear, concise way. And for the first time in my life, I am so happy with that. I am so at peace. I am so comfortable with that. That before created such anxiety, angst within me, right? Because it's like, but I don't know where I'm going, right? How am I supposed to create a business? How am I supposed to do anything if I have no idea where I'm going? But that's just memory. See, this is inviting us to say, make sure you stay present in the now. Make sure that you are being in the curious, expanded energy instead of operating from memory and from the knowing of, marketing or wherever you're operating from, right? Because somebody told you this is in your 40s, in your 60s, in your wherever stage you are in your life, this is where you should be in life. We're done. We're done with that. We are, there's another card. We are truly becoming children again, but children from a mature state, right? We are being childlike, I should say, not children. We are truly becoming childlike, curious. This hunger for vitality is starting to come through again. This play, the playfulness of life is starting to rise up. And it's beautiful, but it's almost like I don't necessarily care about the comfort that life needs to provide. It's more about exploration. It's more about discovery and having my body in a super comfortable way. All of a sudden, is not that high of a priority. It's not a goal. Discomfort is just what I have to go through all of a sudden to explore that other side of me. And it's been a good trade, I think, so far. We'll see. The unfolding of this is yet to come. So we're gonna explore that together. But the goal, the conclusion here, make sure that you're not operating from memory. Make sure that you, as you're moving, stepping outside of your key way from that small to the large, that you are not re-limiting yourself because you're operating from an old you. Replace hard goals with skill level goals. Move into a greater experience is this invitation from today. So I'm leaving you with that. Happy expansion, happy continuous integration. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.